Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus, and I'm out here again early this morning because I had some troubles this morning trying to sleep, and it had to do with the kind of tweets that the President of the United States have been making and that they've been summering out across the country. The indication is that they've been trying to create a militia, create enough animosity that's been resting in citizens of this nation for quite some time to cause an explosion, and we have to try to see if we can counter that. So what I'm basically saying today, ladies and gentlemen, as we listen to these tweets by the President of the United States saying these kinds of things, is trying to indicate that you got to be afraid of black people. Now, you have been living in this nation with black people all your life. And most of the time, black people have been killing black people. Everybody knows that. Black people have been killing black people. Now you got a man trying to convince you that black folks is getting ready to start killing white folks. Not only that, they got white folks joining with them to kill you. Not only that, they got other nations around the world trying to tell them what to do in killing you. So we got a whole bunch of people all around the world trying to join in with black people in America to kill you few white people, you few racist haters. That doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm a black man. It would make more sense if that were true for you haters on both sides to come together and let us work together. You see, it doesn't make any sense. I would rather personally just give Donald Trump a pardon right now, because I know he's fighting for his life. So just tell him to just leave office and give him a pardon. Go anywhere, Russia, and live wherever you want to go. But that's not what's happening. Right now, the whole thing is black against white. And you sit here and you think about this stuff, and you think about, as you watch the social media, especially when you hear your white counterparts, white people who are conservatives, who are not with Trump, when you hear them speak, they're getting upset. They're really like they're scared. And possibly I can understand why. But what I want to say to all of you who don't like Trump, let me tell you, Trump is not the first evil president we've had. If you check your history book or ask Google, Google will point out several that weren't a doll. But I don't think anyone would say that we have had anything as evil as Donald Trump. So it would make the other presidents who were evil appear to be evil, and Donald Trump appear to be the devil. And I want you to know that the good people are people who presented themselves as being good people, you know, like the churches and evangelicals and fundamentalists and Christians who pretended to be lovers when they ran into the boss of their world, which was the devil, which is Satan, which is using Trump. They couldn't run. They couldn't beat Trump. They had to join with him because they are devils just like Trump. They are evil just like Trump. And so they have to walk that line. That's who and what they are. And as they do that, they're going to be picking up a lot of other people in this country to support them simply because they just are suffering too. And even though they might not like Trump, they don't like Republicans and Democrats either, because this suffering is under these types of administration. So they're just confused. So I say to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, every day that you wake up, every day that's closer to the election, you see more evil, evil that you never even thought of, coming out of Trump's mouth, trying to start all kinds of stuff. So there is really no limit to what he can do and what he will do to save himself. It's not about the country anymore. He's just using the country. It's all about himself. This being the case, ladies and gentlemen, then we cannot, as the rest of us, I'm going to refer to us as the rest of us, we can't be half-stepping. We are dealing with a power that's willing to go all the way off the map, all the way in the middle of the Red Sea. We are dealing with the power, a man that's willing to go all the way. So we can't be half-stepping. We got to be willing to go all the way as well in the opposite direction. And that is meeting the needs, the wants, and the desires of the people. God has already done that. It's no big thing. All we have to do is get out of the way. All we have to do is let those who are led by the Spirit of love identify the methods whereby the resources that have been made available to human beings can be utilized and made available to all people on earth. That's all we got to do. Then we'll have peace. We'll have prosperity. We'll have freedom. We'll have joy of life. We'll have the fulfillment of our dreams. We'll never be hungry or homeless or without education or health care. Shoot, we can even get buried the way we want to get buried. That's all we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. Which basically means that the powers that be in the world today, the only power that they have is this, is that you have been deceived and you have done what they taught you, trained you to do. That's all. The moment you recognize that it is your power that they're using, that even works against you, and you reclaim your power, you can direct it anywhere you want to. But if you reclaim it from them, they got no power. You know, they use money to really hold you. And they were willing to kill you to silence anybody that's trying to start something. But once you're free, they can't even find anybody to kill you. Why? Because the killers are so busy living. This is a cry, one more time, early this morning, to ask my brothers and sisters all across the globe to wake up. Thank you for your moments.